Today was a pretty exciting day. I got the Bond Arms Bullpup shipped to my FFL and I've been by to pick it up. I hadn't seen many folks who'd posted anything about receiving their bullpup and thought I would do a quick little unboxing here for you. So here is this lovely little gadget, the Bond Bullpup. One of the things I've been told too is that Ernie's original design, they made a follower available that you could purchase, but it wasn't necessary that this functioned without him. So it came with two magazines here. See? Alright, I believe they did send a little extra information here about what ammo they specifically recommend from Bond Arms. I know that Bond Arms, Mr. Bond did a bunch of shooting at his range, went through tons of ammo to find out what would be reliable in this bullpup design, since there was so much back and forth with the Boberg on what worked and what didn't work. So there you go, just your white box Winchester 9mm 115 grain seems to do the trick. Just for a little comparison here, I've got a couple of other carry pistols with me. Now I don't necessarily take my GP100 with me unless I was going to carry on the outside. More of an open carry style. But I do have this M&P Shield, a 45, and this is it is a little thinner. That's one thing that surprised me, is just how this feels pretty substantial. I'll see if I can get them set up for a quick little side-by-side so you can kind of see the thickness this way. Pardon me while I kind of set that up. So this isn't an exact science, but I mean the M&P Shield definitely has a little bit slimmer profile, but it's also quite a bit longer in the handle. You can see that. If we come up, we can see that there you go. Significantly shorter in that Bond Arms. Now I know that one's a 45 and one's a 9mm here, but one thing to make note of is that the barrel length in both of these is essentially the same size. So you end up getting, I think it's about a 3.3 inch barrel here, and you end up with the same in this 45. So just to kind of give you an idea about the engineering that's gone into this, it's a significant savings in size for that. Now to compare a little bit more apples to apples, I do have a 9mm here, and it's in the Ruger XR9C. I mean, it's built off of more of a full frame model. It's just a little shorter, so it is a little thicker than the Shield. And we'll see kind of, so maybe a tiny bit thicker than the Bullpup. But they look about the same. Obviously, the XR9C it's a double stack, so its capacity is quite a bit higher. I've got a 10-round mag and a 17-round mag, and I believe that the Bond Arms will hold a 7 or do like a 7+1. But again, overall length, it is substantially shorter, and again, the barrel length between these two is pretty much the same. So I think that's kind of a fascinating little tidbit here. Haven't had a chance to get out to the range to shoot it. I'll do a part 2 video when I get to do something like that, and we'll kind of compare how it shoots in terms of accuracy between the two 9s here. Give an idea if you can carry something significantly more compact that maintains the same degree of accuracy. I actually picked this up primarily for my wife, who is just such a petite person that concealing anything of substance is somewhat challenging to do. And this is supposed to be better on the recoil than some of the LC9s or other pocket pistols out there. So we'll give an update when I've had a chance to go through and do some shooting, and have had a chance for her to go through and do some shooting and give you a comparison of what that kickback feels like.